In this video, we're actually gonna test one of the highest paying so-called side hustles of today's generation. The challenge for the day is to make $1,000 before the end of the day. It's the beginning of the month and my Amex bill came in, but I just need a little bit extra money, so I gotta get that $1,000 bag. Now, since it's in today's generation, you might think we're gonna be selling feet pics on OnlyFans or even hustling a little bit on the street. But actually, we're gonna be testing out this app that I found called Instacart. Now, Instacart is literally like an Uber, but for groceries, so I can order my daily fix of, a peach, an eggplant, and even some top ramen. Then in about an hour, I can get it delivered right to my door. But on the other side, the person delivering it, this is where the side hustle actually comes in. So for one entire day, I'm gonna actually be an Instacart delivery person. I'm gonna try to make as much money as possible all the way from the morning until at night. It's gonna be a crazy journey because by the end of the day, if I don't get that $1,000 bag, I won't be able to pay that Amex bill, which means I can't flex on people anymore.
I declare bankruptcy!
All right, with all jokes to the side, let's get started on figuring out how to get signed up for this app and start this side hustle. Now, on top of the earnings that we're gonna work on receiving from the actual Instacart app, one way we're gonna make a lot more money is actually using our own credit card to get cash back on all the groceries. Instacart allows us to pay for the groceries ourselves and get completely reimbursed for it. Just stick with me because this is all part of my crazy plan. All I had to do was actually download the Instacart shopper app, apply, and super quickly was able to start accepting orders. Let's fast forward into my first order. Okay, so we got our first order and thankfully it was actually right across the street, but we're going to Sephora. Now, I don't have much experience shopping at Sephora, so hopefully we can find these items and get over and deliver it as fast as possible because we have a challenge here. We gotta get stuff, get the money, and try to make this $1,000 today. Well, my first order was a little bit unique because I was actually able to walk in and the person literally did all the work for me. Honestly, I thought going to Sephora would be the hardest thing ever, but I thought I would give it a try and it actually ended up working out. Now, this is completely abnormal, but I still got the money for it and she did all the work for me. Oh, just kidding, not my car. Let's actually get to the grocery stores and show you what this is all about. Oh, we're going to a Mexican supermarket. Look, we're accepting an order. Accept. Head to the store. Where are we going? El Super. I think that means the super. Okay, so we're starting off the day strong. We got one order, but now it just asked us if we want to do two at the same store. So I guess what we have to do is we have to shop for two people, separate the groceries, and then deliver them to two separate houses. So let's try because I feel like this will help us get our bag. Found item. All we do is scan it and see if it says, if you're wrong, it tells you. Finally, I found the right animals. I went through every single one of them, but the great thing is you can just scan it on the app, and if it's wrong, it tells you. Two. This side hustle was pretty good, but as I was doing it, I was getting pretty frustrated with how many requests the customers gave and how many times I was walking from one side of the store to the other. Okay, so we're starting checkout, but one thing I definitely recommend is when you're shopping, don't shop when you're hungry because otherwise you start buying things like these, cupcakes or cupcakes. Well, I'm actually out of time. I actually was supposed to do it in 23 minutes, but I did it in 30. Now, this doesn't actually affect how much I get paid, but it could have been a little bit more efficient, but it's okay. It was hard to find things and we got some more. We still get paid the same, but it gets us closer to $1,000, so let's just keep going. Boom, complete order. And we're good. If you're really nice to people, they might give you some extra money. And today we got $8 extra. That's adding to our total. So let's hit that $1,000.
Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye. We got that bread. The bag. Okay, well, we just got this actual order. It's for 15 bucks, but we should take it because we're trying to hit that $1,000 real quick. Except, woo-wee. Let's head to the store and let's secure this bag. When you're in the produce section, it's kind of annoying because you actually have to weigh every single item, but it got really great when I got to items with barcodes because all you have to do is just scan it. It tells you if it's the right item. You throw it in the bag and you're good to go. One thing cool is that some stores would actually show you what aisles things were at, but it wasn't always accurate, but other stores didn't even tell you any aisles at all. Once I got to checkout, it was super simple. I just told them I was doing an Instacart order. They had it all covered and handled, and when I paid with my own credit card so we can maximize that cash back. Now in a second, I'm gonna actually create some totals for how much we made, and then I'm gonna give you a grand total at the end. Instacart actually pays you per mile, which is pretty good, but they don't pay you for gas. So if you drive a gas car, it's kind of inconvenient and it definitely deducts from your total. Thankfully, I drive an electric car, so we're able to actually save some money there. Now, I don't feel like this will happen all the time, but during one of my orders, I was able to secure a cash tip. On top of that, if you're pretty nice, people can increase their tip on the app. So this crazy grand total I'm gonna share with you at the end of the video might be even higher. It was definitely a cool experience. I don't know that I would recommend doing this side hustle unless you have a lot of time and you like to grocery shop, especially if you're really fast at finding those aisle numbers, you're pretty much set. I did a few small orders between $10 and $30 each just to kind of get a handle of everything, but then I was looking for big orders and trying to get the $100 plus orders. Thankfully, after waiting for a while, I got a couple of them so then we could actually get closer to that $1,000 goal. The only problem is those orders took forever and it was a lot of items. Sometimes when I was shopping, there were times when the item was out of stock or even they didn't have the correct brand. In that case, I could message the customer or actually refund it right to them. Now, you didn't want to do this all the time because when you did, your tip was reduced. Most of the time I was able to find a replacement for the customer. It was super simple. If there's a side hustle that you recommend I try, let me know in the comments because I definitely want to put them all to the test. Okay, now let's talk about the totals and how much we made. So like I said, I actually did a lot of small orders between $10 and $30, but then I did some $50 orders and a couple $100 orders, which brought our grand total to about $591. Now I know we didn't hit that $1,000 mark like we really wanted to, and I'm probably gonna get a call from Amex tomorrow, but that's okay because honestly, we tried our best. We actually did pretty well for one day of Instacart for our first time ever. Most of the time I was just running from one side of the store to the other, and it probably wasn't super efficient. Even though I only did this for one day, I feel like if you do this for a long time, you're able to get a lot more efficient and know the stores inside and out.
And into the turn.
I don't even know if $1,000 is possible in one day, but I really want to find a side hustle that is. So please let me know down in the comments anything you can think of so we can put it to the test. Selling feed pics and OnlyFans might be tough for me, so please don't make me do that one. Overall, I think we did a great job, so thank you so much for watching, but till the next video where we're definitely going to hit that $1,000 bag.